For the grand finale of CSGO is a team that is more than just that. It's an idea, it turned into a project, and now they're a contender for the Season 18 title. Fighting out of Lithuania, Romania, Finland, and Ukraine, it's NaVi! 5 nationalities represented on the server. On the other side, the team that will join us next on the stage has shown tenacity, and with just the right amount of aggressiveness in the server, they've came to play. They go by the team of MOUZ Sports. Are you ready for a grand final, Malta? No, I can't. What is it? What'd you say? Yeah, that guy gets it. He gets it. Then you should get it too. That's right.
And Chewy is already ready with the flash to counter the execute, so this is going to be tough for NaVi in the start.
You better get some nice headshots on the way in, and yeah, the utility usage from NaVi is going to be a dead giveaway, and I don't know how you would even spot that this is going to be a stack. You've called this out of spawn.
P250 hunting. Simple's going to let the others move first. Xertion has his chance. It's a little labored, but he gets there. Recovers it with the second shot at least. Frozen in the back corner goes down. Simple looks to get activated. And as they push forward, Shuhei finds his. But sure enough, the bomb site cleared out by 2. Coffin's presence still very real. And Shuhei wants to fall back as the rotate comes over. Simple can't connect his second just yet, and his teammate's so low health that he's kind of stuck on new buffs. Bomb dropped, and Shuhei's going to come through with 3 kills in the pistol to give it to MOUZ.
The classic Simple Deagle. It's always here.
Do you fear it a little bit when you hear it ring out on the map, or you're like, oh god?
No, I don't fear it, because I know even if we lose, I have a Nico Deagle after. I can just give one back.
Well, the Simple Deagle does absolutely nothing. Young Jimmy settles him down quick, and a good return. Oh boy, that's not good.
Jumping down on that, P250 to the face, instant M4 grabbed. Shuhei knows that this pressure is going to keep being applied. JL, there it is. You give that one rifle over. You know, Nico already taught a lesson to MOUZ in your matchup. One rifle makes the world of difference. Retake about to come through. Now, we're not working with a kit here between Frozen and Xertion.
Or utility.
So that pistol round win, the momentum with it, it's going to come down to just 3 more frags. And Alexi B leans back. In sight, it's the crossfire between the pit. They're trying to jiggle in it. Will they suspect a second back there? Now, little bit goes down. JL. Oh! 10-second defuse, though. They jump on top of it. All should be good.
On Inferno, they started by having like 2 clean rounds, and instantly you could just feel they were so confident going for stuff like this. So.
Right.
But that is nice to have Simple with an AK. It's just 1-7 all.
I was going to say, it's super important as well that what you guys weren't necessarily able to do is put a stop to it early on, right?
It's really hard as well.
You let them get a little bit motivated to make those plays. Simple shutting down Torji really quickly, who's also had such an excellent playoffs for MOUZ as well. Very important that you could put the tone. They can't get away with this aggression. And now he's got another one down banana.
And it's Simple yesterday. Simple and everybody he inspired after pulling off some of those rounds they shouldn't be winning. It felt like NaVi had this aura of invincibility around them. Monty changing up some of their post plants just in fear of throwing it away. So Simple,
oh, no.
Wait, hold on. No way. Alexi B is suddenly left in a 1v2 because Jimmy manages 2 frags down mid. NaVi just kind of floating, looking to get that pack together to go do something, but then they get pulled apart at the seams.
Maybe shift and maybe rotate, stack a bomb site. Instead, you get smoke spam, you get Frozen pushing banana as well. NaVi completely caught off guard in the AWP. That's a nice, easy shot. Quad kill for Jimmy. It's 4-0.
Nervous maybe, or whatever it could be.
Banking on just the impact of Jim P. Okay, talk about an 8 stack, still a double out of Shuhei. As they trickle in, they get shut down.
Oh, I can't believe he got one. I was going to say, because of the passive setup as well, Torji completely locked out of that by smoke. Simple and Ima. 2 versus 3 bombs planted. There's no smoke. There's 2 kits for MOUZ to work with. Just flashbangs to get into the bomb site.
Or is he trying to set them up? Third man in with that AWP. Zershin's MP9 presses out. Headshot out from Ime. Simple's position known, but dealt bit by Frozen. And the swing! Oh, he takes it to him. Onto the box! Catches him off. And gives us a clean 3K. Bomb in tow, sure enough. There's this library play from Shui. That smoke fades at the right moment, and Alexi's guard goes down. Shuei's gonna come through with a first, and Jimpat turns, MP9 connects, then Torzi's 5-7. But all of a sudden, the site's still cleared. 3 casualties, not bad. AK presses out, JL gives the cover, and he's gonna make sure to make the difference here. Ensures the plant, ensures that 2 stay tall. It's Alexi and Simple up next. Utility trajectory telling him CT's occupied, and damn, Zershin, he just throws himself out. And remember, Frozen took so much damage at the opening fight that, yeah, Simple smells blood in the water. He's got him pinned in the backside. Molotov's destined for him. Frozen's gonna get forced out of that by Utility, dunked on by the nade. And Torzi, even with no smoke, 2 players cross. They don't get caught. Shui goes through. Oh. Okay, Simple gives it cover in the end. But that's Zershin maybe overstepping.
That's with Frozen being this low, I think that was a huge risk. They also had a lot of utility left, but
not starting 3B that often. You can catch a timing where there's only that one low defender.
Yeah.
Never stood a damn chance. Like 4 grenades chucked back there between the mollies, the frag, the smoke.
Shooting like he normally does, then that would be tough.
It could be game over. Ooh. That's a good find, though.
Yeah, you take those, you grab them, and you hang on for dear life. A 3v5 attempt queued up for NaVi if they want to force the issue.
This is the second time we've seen Utility find a kill over at Banana. We saw it in the first gun round with JL as well. I think he ate the nade this time also, and then an extra spam through the smoke. That's brutal. NaVi's going to have to work really hard, and you never expected the push.
Tucked into the corner like that. And then a smoke grenade.
At this point, of course, the first decision is should you save or not. But after that, usually in a 2v5 or in a 5v2, it's like the round is developed so far that you have to play individually a lot, and you have to just use the space and the information you got from the round. So it's not really a call like let's hit B together or whatever. So
got him to that 5-4 lead.
And all 5 players survive, so all of a sudden,
Fast
money
one.
issues. Oh, Alexi with the opening. How much do they want to press the issue? Because there's 3 players here.
Frozen mollied out, has to take the fight beforehand. A second, he picks up the slack that Frozen left. Burned as he tried to escape. Committed to the cause on that one. Torzi, yes, he will catch Simple. And JL unable to trade that immediately. And if you think it's the only player in there, oh, are you ever wrong? Jimpat hears it running up top mid, Bit still without a kill. 10 rounds into this opening map of the BO5 Grand Finals, and it is JL 1 versus 3 with the bomb to work with. Now he's got himself a separated 1v1, but ice cold Jimmy sits in the corner and just waits and waits, and guess what? Easy. Perfect positioning, perfect read, didn't leave ahead of time, and just enables MOUZ to slip away with an easy 6th.
maybe the flashes didn't hit the mark in the starts. For the first guy, it didn't look like it at least. But then again, that might actually be a blessing in the end because they didn't see Torsi because the flashes were bad.
Yeah, true.
And that gave them a kill in the end, so...
Go for a boost to peek where they can, but 3 defenders here at this timing.
Sees it. Nicely found. E-Man working with no armor, has the off in an awkward spot, pushes out a second, and Frozen's got the cover of the backside, but now his gun's empty. USP needs to be the key. Remember, no Kevlar, but at least rifles picked up by that push. Ima has finagled away into this site, 11 kills to his name, at an angle that Shui doesn't know about. He's approaching quietly, but a picked up AK. Simple was meant to be the hero. Ima takes it up instead. Jimmy's first 1v2 of the best of 5. And he's trying to piece this together. Will easily cut down his fellow Finn. And for fun, forces the fight to Ima, who puts up a 4th kill. Good thing Simple buys it. It's not him that pulls it off, but in the hands of a capable rifler, he shines.
Zershin is rotating, but he's been called off, called back to B.
Ooh, man, they're so not expecting this. And Jimmy's played in the tight corner. This time, a slight change in position gets him another frag. He's got support now out from short. Jimmy can just stay locked in, forced away by the Molotov, but it bought just the right amount of time for Shuhei to slip into a position that could cut down what's left of NaVi. Oh, but JL gets the headshot. Exactly what they needed to get that bomb to cross over into the safety of the backside. Now, Simple's going to serve as a turret inside of Pit, looking for the next peek out of MOUZ. Currently split on this retake. One kid on Frozen.
So tough for MOUZ. They have no nades, no nothing, and going into this side, it's almost impossible.
Just looking for the frag, and they'll find it. Now all of a sudden the pinch. Wow. So Frozen straight up beats Simple in a head-to-head duel, and with it, 2 kills inside sight leads MOUZ to the 7-5.
That was so uncharacteristic from Simple. It's like he never found a comfortable fight, never like fully committed to it. It was almost like he was trying to play for time.
Yeah, he looked like a guy with no confidence, which is not Simple. You know? Like he usually just swings and gives you 1 bullet, so... But no reason for him to peek as well in this situation. I think it would have been way better for him to just hold the off angle, for him to run into side, and then...
It's 20 seconds, dude.
Yeah, burns off some key timing, but they're still all right. They're still ready for the hit. Frozen's still a little delayed. That shot connects, but it's not a kill. And the second follow-up's a miss. Spray through smoke, almost. But there are no frag grenades, no Molotovs, no smokes for this retake. There's an immense amount of damage. And Frozen pinned to the corner, draws Emet into it. There's Lady Luck, blessing Shui on the spray to bits.
This is still losable. This is the hardest bomb site to retake, even in a 2v4. Alexi's looking to give a haircut out before the retake begins. He's got 2 of them. Oh my lord! What? The last person you'd expect on NaVi to deliver that. That is disgusting.
A sequence, a quadruple headshot CT peak. You're banking on Simple, you know, pulling off the miracle. Nay. Alexi B from behind the fountain. Count them.
I think
he's 3rd and 4th, so clean.
I think he's happy with the first, and then he wants to get away, but he sees the next fight coming, and he's like, all right, might as well.
This is starting to be a battle of the IGLs a little bit, with Alexi showing up like this and Shui having a banger half so far.
Oh,
no.
That'll take the wind out of your sails.
5-7 around Banana, MP9 down mid. Bit sees one slip down ramp, but he doesn't know about Jimpat. But then Ema gets called to go peek the ramp, not knowing the corner's occupied. So good setup, Frozen swings, making sure he's in the middle of it all. And these are the sorts of rounds that we're talking about MOUZ for. Alexi's going to try to charge forward, but not this time. One clean enough, but it is indeed that 9-6 half out of MOUZ's defense. Solid stuff. Can their T-side take away map 1?
Pistol round begins, and NaVi doesn't have the same kind of stack towards the B bomb site, which is where MOUZ is headed for the moment. JL out at the sandbags. Alexi with utility. This flashbang, it's not going to be there in time. JL's going to spot one first.
Ooh, so it does work out. Or it could have worked out. Yeah, desertion. Able to connect to the headshot. It's a fast scramble from Simple running over. Flashbangs and smokes thrown. Molly back sight over the oranges goes Zershin. And that next rotate's already dead. Shui finding it through the smoke. Simple had 2 health hiding behind coffin smoke, and a stray bullet gets him.
There's this little crack in the sandbags where he can see if somebody goes through, and that's why he was looking into the wall even though it looked weird. And then he instantly called for the flash because they were walking, and it actually worked. I think this was exactly what it was designed for. And unfortunately it didn't pan out in the end, but oh, that's nice.
Yeah, some nice kills. They're garbage time kills, no impact whatsoever, and Jimmy's gonna take care of them.
You say no impact, but if he's playing Silencer now, he can actually drop a Silencer for the force buy.
Okay.
We'll see if they can keep up the pressure here. They don't do anything towards A, which is pretty uncommon.
Got another smoke out. They're going to force in. Yeah, JL blind through smoke. Oh, hello! Alexi B's 5-7 making the most of that first frag from JL.
And they did it all without the M4.
They're still going.
There it is.
M4 goes down, player off the boost. MOUZ have made a critical error. Trying to skip steps, trying to get in maybe.
Well, those rounds have been dangerous for NaVi all through the first half, and now it comes to bite MOUZ in the second half as well. NaVi on these low buys have gotten so much production, and now they might have just turned the second half start. There's even a bait with this M4. Well, not anymore. Simple, you need at least 2. Probably disappointed because he feels like he could have had 3. And the Deagles have some space to work with, while Bit, who's had this tough map, is all alone in Pit.
Molly's still burning. Bit gets his third of Inferno. Oh, but Zershin, run and gun blind, stray shot through the wall. And the bomb carrier's been freed up for the plant. They are making something of this. Oh, the Molly spreads. Alexi's forced out and now down to 30 health. JL still has a smoke and incendiary. Frozen's looking for that headshot, that crisp Deeg headshot that would maybe serve as Zershin's swing. They do it. They pull that off. Even with Simple, the double from the corner, not enough to stop it. What goes around comes around.
Yeah, for the resources they had on Rap side, an M4 deep and then the SMG and the Cubby, that's not nearly enough. Like going 2 for 2. Beautiful shot from Sue. Ima's going to be disappointed he gets picked. Simple's going to be disappointed that first kill took so long because he probably could have had 3 there.
They're going to follow through with this one. We've already got a T-side smoke to block off the pit vision. Down goes the library smoke. This sequence of utility is slick. And Zershin with the instant kill to Simple. Shuhei catching Bit up on top and Dunzo, right? Anytime that you think he's about to round the corner, you better be there a second sooner because this guy doesn't let off that W key. Doesn't slow down in the face of anything.
They're having a good time.
Yeah, man, they're having a great time.
They just had a swagger, like they were already just more mature for their age. You add Frozen, you know, classic mix of that. Simple,
Also,
one's enough.
Also, let's be real, they're winning.
We will see at some point them being in trouble, and we'll see if I'm right or wrong about the whole mentality thing, but...
Blinded, Bit struggling, but able to drop the bomb. And Shuei's dead as well. There we go. A multi-kill defense coming out of Na'Vi. Compared to the last round, this one was so much slower. We got smokes on the rooftop. This is not nearly as ideal as that last round, which just felt like you better use that thing to good use. Let's see what he pulls out. Oh, it's perfect, isn't it? Isn't this just perfect? Torzi. Oh!
No.
Yeah, another type of shotgun. One that comes with the scope. And all of a sudden, Bit's going to have to do it again. Nice, clean headshot to start. But he's already being wrapped around, and that bomb is inbound. He'll play a smoke grenade. Try to get around it. Spot it out from Moto. And Bit's going to have to stay back or deal with the wrath of Zershin. Frag grenade finds its home, and this is a 15th guaranteed for MOUZ. Back to something a little faster. Bracket control doesn't get a shotgun in its face. Instead, it's the double out of Torzi, who hasn't really been needed through this first map.
So they're just like, you think the point of attack is going to come from lane, but actually we're going to let the other guy play first.
Ooh, that's nasty. We didn't see how JL went down, but...
Just bit in a chicken.
Hands up.
Close to popping out of this.
Shui's lane plays coming. Miss shot. Simple misses. You saw it here first, live in color. Bit into the pit with a smoke to play, but that short squeeze, they're not going to get past it. It's a mow down from Bit. It's a solid CT hold. It's 5 up. It's double digits secured if they're going to make a defensive run at this map.
And it looks like they're picking up the pace, moving up alt mid very quickly.
This looks like that same exec that worked wonderfully 3-4 rounds ago where they split in.
Uh-oh.
Front pit's already smoked, library's already been smoked. This is the exact exec. Now last time they had a kill in sight. It's still 5 up for the defenders, but Zershin pops the head a bit. Here comes the CZ. Simple into the op swap, has one stuck on sight, and that pit smoke soon to fade. He has no fear, but as he slides through ahead of his team, nobody else can follow suit. They know they have somebody else pinned here, and they've been able to pick up 2 AK-47s. To end a game like this would just be so indicative of the rounds Shui loves to call. This is where MOUZ thrive, and Zershin takes the fight straight to Alexi. All that remains, Ima, JL, and a flash finds it Mark, but no peek over top. That graveyard player locked in. Jimmy waiting for his chance. It's the fight from the backside that Torzi's able to win. And with that Tech 9 tap, it is indeed a 16-10 win on Inferno. They go back to what works best for them. A rapid hit into the A site and an even faster victory for this first map. A marathon, we said, but a sprint out of the gate.
And I was actually looking a bit at their stats here in the break, and it doesn't look good for their CT side for NaVi, which is usually
the stronger side.
Yeah, like where you go for like 10 rounds, stuff like this. So
Well, we'll have to find out. Bit's going to try and recover from a bad opening map. JL under pressure, and after the opening kill, NaVi just collapse again. They get picked apart moving around the map, and MOUZ is in complete control. 4-on-2.
To maybe get something rolling towards this A site, but we do have that bathrooms lurk coming down, hunting. As Frozen gives up his angle, Torsi is just going to tap into the back of Alexi's head. Brain splattered. And a round that matters, Emet circles back. 36 health versus 4. Ooh, had a chance at a freebie, but now those connector men are going to come running upwards. And that should be the end of this 5 health Emet. Sure enough, it is a CT pistol collected by MOUZ, even despite a 4v5 against them to start.
To have that full buy in the third round, like on this map, you would like to have all the nades for the map control. You would like to have the AWP for the long distance. So rounds like this typically ends towards B, and it's really tough.
Oh, nice flash.
Oh, that was Alexi. I thought that might have been Zershin with a self-flash, but that's a good toss-up from Alexi on the reaction. It's all down to when Frozen chooses to make his move and if Ema gets that sense.
Big fight for Frozen to pick up. And then there's that unknowingness as to whether he would leave or not, but he sticks around for a little longer, and Alexi's going to get the trade frag. It's damage done versus Alexi and Bit. It's not a comfortable 3v2, but it's man advantage regardless. This whole time, Simple's been sat in a portion of the map he earned.
Well, MOUZ is calling the bluff. MOUZ is like, if you guys are going to walk A, sure, go for it, take the round win, but we're going to park 2 here. NaVi's coming back, and they don't have a whole lot of time. Flashes better be God tier again.
They're coming, he's blind. He's blind as a bat. Jimpat just starts spraying. Still very winnable with the nade. It could find the one in the back. Oh. Simultaneous kills from Torsi. Triple on the site.
Well, that definitely doesn't hurt his confidence either. That's pretty good. Switching between A and B this much, because on other maps he's really good at this, as being all the way.
5 health makes a world of difference. But I feel like Torsi saw a glimpse. And Alexi popped. More where that one came from. Flash over the short side. Jimpat's going to try to hold it. Blind Torsi regains vision, but as the ops on cycle, Simple busts through. And a wall bang out of Bit certainly helps. At a distance, Frozen connects. Then Bit puts an end to him. And sure enough, 5 rounds into this T side, NaVi post 1.
The old bait and switch and monster.
Classic.
Jimmy's got a Molotov. As soon as nades come over, he's going to drop that.
He will while blind. Good cover from Zershin. Oh, the short player gets out, but also gets gunned down. Trade frag from Bit. Emet comes through with one as well off the smoke, but it's Bit's second kill. A player who we barely even had to talk about and couldn't positively when it came to Inferno.
If you don't get given a kill here for MOUZ, you almost have to call for the save. As we already mentioned, no kit, you have a smoke and a flash, and if no one from NaVi is going to give up an opportunity, that might have been it.
Man, that dink right there, that's so welcoming. Frozen finishes off Emet. Bit's position, unbeknownst to MOUZ, they're going to have to clear it. Torsi's got him flustered. Bit turns, keeps his head on a swivel. Remember, no kit. So these kills, cause for concern, but not a determining factor in this round win. NaVi will end it. 1 standing in Simple. An extra cost versus NaVi, but now it's economy busted for MOUZ, and that strong start of this CT side has all but fizzled out.
I think that's some inexperience showing right there that they actually go for this 2v3. Like, they were lucky to even get this close, in my opinion, and if they took away like all the guns or something, so not happy about that decision, but and I don't think they will be as well when they watch it back.
And I mean, funny, hold the phone, hold the thought. Nice shots. Okay. Well, there's an AK-47 picked up. NaVi's going to come right back at it, so Shuhei might be in some trouble, especially if he keeps blinding himself.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
I was going to say, it's just kind of, I mean, funny's the wrong word, but ironic a little bit, because their economic decisions against you guys is what helped them outlast you on Mirage, and here they've made a little bit of a blunder.
Ooh, I like the angle. Oh, and he gets 2 more! This is Shui from a Deagle to an AK. Oh, just shy of the ace. Damn.
He deserved that.
Didn't he?
Give it
right?
What a round.
481 damage on the round.
Simple's not even thinking about winning at the moment. He's thinking of limiting the weapons that they can get out of this round with. So making a A team decision here to just chuck as many rifles away as he possibly can, and even the last one, so no fun for MOUZ.
James Bond here.
He's going to win it.
Yeah, going for the sneaky. Oh my God.
He's going to win.
Doesn't know. Wow, Shuhei, take a bow. Double deagle coming through the smoke, and that off angle, beautiful.
Let's see these shots from his POV. That one's nice. That one's so sexy. And as Bit Nima turn right, he's hanging out to the left.
Tough round.
It's not a fun map to play without smokes. And this one, as it fades, will be the last one that MOUZ deployed. Torji blinded, missed the shot, got to back away to bank. And now blocked off by utility. Exertion on the flank is the only hope that MOUZ have.
Oh, and he lines him up. Look at the damage. Snaps the shot up. Simple's dead. Man advantage suddenly to MOUZ. They have to plant on the opposite side. They know, though, the bank is occupied. A double CT peek back by Dumpster. JL can't get both. Swept away by MOUZ. Sure, NaVi get in their bomb site. Sure, they plant, but that Xerxin flank screws over everything.
All of a sudden, you just get like 2 rounds for free after that as well.
Yeah,
so.
it's like a 2-for-1 or a 3-for-1 round. Oh, B-Rush, baby.
All right, why not? Jimpat gonna topple the first front runner. Alexi B's managed to get through. JL shooting at the back of Torzi, who manages to survive. Kills Alexi in the site. Now bomb stuck outside Monster.
Oh,
and the CT support's coming down with Con. Door blown off the hinges. JL will pick up one.
No
it ain't
way.
pretty from Frozen, but Xerxin in the bomb site sets up Shui. And with 2 kills on short, they're stuffed.
And on Inferno, it was B side? No, wait,
he was the A rotator
He's
as well.
the A rotator as well, yeah. So he has these rotator rolls where he can like be in the action. Talk about action.
Yeah, right? Sliding through the smoke. They've actually managed to create quite the opening. 15 on the clock, but Xerxin slides out from Dumpster. Simple's got the op at 9 health, which means Simple can and could very well do this. 6-5. He's got to grab that bomb, has to plant or fake it and hope the CT comes out, but it's Jimmy. Ice cold. No chance, Simple. There's the response. It's a walk-up outside bathrooms. EMEP should have, I think, seen a glimpse of that.
Oh, they're about to find out.
Bit's a bit cautious. Shuhei's going to creep into him. But do they think about the second? Frozen catching him off. Nice trade frag from Bit. A very critical second headshot and a very rapid follow-through up into the A site. Xerxin's going to try to fly out through the smoke, and sure enough, catches Ime. He is stuck on an island with fire in front of him, and he brings down Simple. How? Missed shot out of Torzi. Ambitious with the wall bang. Essential to this retake clutch if they throw it at him. A 2 versus 2, bomb beyond the halfway point. And NaVi just sitting back, uncontested this entire time until now. Torzi hits the op shot, and Bit, who's already been critical in this one, needed another double. But Torzi's got the cover, MOUZ have got the clutch, and a 10th to the scoreboard.
Another frustrating round for NaVi to lose as well. They got the 2-for-1 on the mid-round push again from MOUZ, and they punish it again. This time it was actually even better from NaVi because they kind of forced that error.
They're just going to have to take the gamble that Torji can handle business. And this is where you mentioned as well, Connor, earlier on, Ima, back in his Gamer Legion days, in this position, aggressive in bathrooms, is a force to be reckoned with.
Yes, sir.
Frozen has full utility. If they don't switch back to A now, it's going to be really tough.
Imes trying to duel, but suddenly a kill on both sides of the map at a critical 20-second mark. Torzi has redirected back around on Dumpster, gonna catch the player Flowers. This op, nearly unstoppable. Critical kills at the A site. And Frozen, well, he doesn't charge down that bomb, but hits the headshot on the jump up. Regrets from Alexi. And an opportunity for JL denied. 11 rounds to this MOUZ CT side. There was a 4-round streak, 8 rounds deep on this T side. We thought NaVi had justified the map 2 pick, but they may have just led MOUZ to a quick day in the office. We'll be back after the break with a T side from the Young Guns. All right, a pistol round that's very important here for NaVi. Dual Berettas on Bit to face what's going to be the full B smash. And with that flashbang, he sees a little presence. Here comes Xerxin on the entry, as he does, holding W. Dual Berettas, good for the first one. And a nice clean USP tap that goes unchecked. Good support from Ime. 1v3 demanded of Frozen, and he's going to start it off with the Gush. Oh! The second! Frozen with a big ticket clutch queued up. If he can just best, you know, maybe the best player to ever touch Go. Simple towards the short, stuck behind. Frozen knows it, gets him in the open. Hit your headshots, kids. Oh, it's ugly. First two clean, Simple given a grace. NaVi will take that pistol.
And no real nades left on this side.
Ooh, baby.
But okay, so apparently the Famous can do this. I didn't know.
Well, don't worry, it's all unarmored pistols. If there's
But
anything
still,
else.
I'm impressed he could hold it down like that with the spray.
Gonna go for the boost. Oh no, nading close wall. Nothing, nobody home.
Already.
But MP9 in front of the monster tunnel. Good trade frag. And JL controls from pillar. Zershin's gonna put out the fire so that he can follow through with this, but right into the scope of Simple. Makes the hold all too easy. Follow up as well through Shui's attempt through smoke. I mean, felt like that one had already fizzled out and he was a little stubborn.
You're really trying to get all the attention absorbed towards Monster so Sandbags players can come up. And obviously this time it doesn't work. And in my head, I'm thinking back to Inferno. I'm thinking MOUZ won Inferno on their T side with those fast-paced, aggressive hits. But look at all the cover this AWP is giving them to scale. Nice stoppage of the smoke, and Simple can play around it.
Quick little headbutt. Legal. Simple. Oh, stuck behind the dumpster. Shuhei down to 40. No scope desertion. Sit down, kid. Jimpat comes through with the Deeg. They know they've got players stranded behind that smoke, so it feels like a matter of time to clear out Shui. But it's that op on Torsi that's still alive and kicking, and the fact Jimpat has got his hands on the AK. This would be such a round for MOUZ to rip away, but Red inside of the smoke. Shuei's not going to be a part of this one. Jimpat looks away, unfortunately, and it falls onto the Hungarian Opper. Torsi hoping somebody just peeks in, but too many missed shots. He won't even be able to escape. Hunted back by Simple, and Navi's CT side racking up rounds fast enough to call this a close game. That's 5 straight, folks.
I feel like any other Opera in the world would have been bailing, knife out, running down the stairs, getting away from that fight. Like, you know that's coming. You know if you reveal the AWP in that position and miss a shot, the Tech 9s are going to be chasing. And Simple is just so supremely confident in the no-scope.
He buys a shotgun, he plays it like a shotgun. He buys an AWP, plays it like a shotgun. Kinda get the util out in the end, but Emma in a sick position right now.
Who's going to be able to unroot him, if anyone? Oh, the flash front bathrooms blinds Jimpat as he's trying to get this kill, but it's an instant headshot. Alexi's stuck behind truck. He gets a little more damage in, Bit slides out, dies to the hands of Jimmy, and Simple called out inside of the smoke. Clear the board, clear Navi out of this one. Zershin, instant headshot on Ime. I thought that position was going to bring the attack to a halt.
No one's going B at 25 seconds without that. Like, JL's going to be able to call it out. So if MOUZ doesn't hit this timing and Simple makes it through the smoke and all of a sudden you've got 4 players there, they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, start skipping protocols now could be fatal. Simple slides around. All of MOUZ ready to hit this bomb site, but Simple's in the middle of it all. Missed shots! Jimpat a second in this round. Alexi outwards, but hit by Zershin, and it is headshots upon headshots. Bits holding on. Trade frag out from JL. He's got 2 more in the sight. Stops the bomb. A swap over, no bullets. 5 in this gun, and he is just feeling squeezed with Frozen. Huge health advantage. 7 seconds, and Frozen just squeezes it out of him. Finally, JL has to make his swing, knowing that with 5 bullets, he needed to get him down. And instead it is MOUZ, 1 alive for their 13th.
You have to take a timeout here, I think, if you're Navi. You need to talk over this money. You're 9-13, a couple players right on the edge. Do you want to force up here, or do you actually just kind of save and let them creep ever closer to a map victory? That miss from Simple still would have been tough to get a follow-up kill, but that miss is everything.
Dude, that jump from Jimpat, right? We're talking about the smokes and flashes being for every corner, every which way. He was set up for the party play. Having his teammate run downwards towards Khan. It's going to be Jimmy again. The bait dealt with easily, and the M4 just as swiftly dispatched of. Torsi's going to hold long. Everything's falling apart. And Navi need Alexi. Well, he can't do
just
shit.
Solid.
Yeah.
This Jimmy guy, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Nothing can scare this guy. He's just standing there.
Man, and I find like when a player this young really bursts into the scene, at second LAN after Cologne and then now Pro League. Ooh, Frozen eats it, but he doesn't shoot. Nobody reveals the play. There goes that incendiary on short, and Frozen's gonna slide through within it. He's amidst them all. What? He ends up finding Bit on the pillar. JL turns from short side. He's the only one to post kills, but eventually that short player comes through with the difference. Torzy's got 2 health. Jimpat's got headshots!
Dude.
15 off of the back of the 17-year-old again!
This kid, man, he just one-taps him in heaven, basically.
What are you supposed to do? Look, I'll tell you, I think that utility is dumped a little bit late from Alexi. That's the big thing, that wrap around the pillar in the middle of the bomb site. It confuses everything, and it has to turn this defense, these crossfires. JL can't find anything clean. Couple of kills for him in the chaos, but not actually able to stop any of the hit coming through from MOUZ.
Yeah, I'll take it to long A. This is wild. Oh, dude, he does it again.
He's so disgusting. He's closing this map out for MOUZ.
And we've got Jimpat, second LAN with this lineup, even younger than Frozen was. And he's having a hell of a performance right next to Frozen, starting this series as the highest rated player in playoffs for this MOUZ team. Frozen's gonna take the helm, the tip of the spear towards B. Efficient trade frags back, but it's Zershin again who's able to slide all the way forward, and it's Simple's auto shotty.
It's all been a setup for this.
This moment, right here, right now. Will he switch?
No, don't switch.
The noob tube in hand. MOUZ about to strip away. Oh, he swaps out and it is over, folks. Dare I say it, not even close. It's pistol in the second half, a 5-round streak off of that. There was hope once upon a time for Navi's T side, but Shui stripped it from their cold, clammy hands. And on their deathbed, Navi in this grand finals, it is reverse sweep or bust.
All right, then, let's get into it, shall we? NaVi on the CT side to kickstart this one. And they've got to come back. They've got to be ready for a long old BO5. They would have to turn this one around and take it the distance. If NaVi wanted to stand a chance of being the ones to lift that trophy. Convincing start out of the MOUZ squad as they rip raw up the connector. Frozen dead, over by Palace, but mid fully under MOUZ control. Right now, options are open to MOUZ. Those same options not accessible for NaVi. They're going to try and route in through the window. They want the info in mid, and Bit is clinical with that clear.
This is the bomb. He almost loses it coming up. Can't wait for your captain. Shui is all the way through the other site, and NaVi are trying to retake it. This could still end A. He doesn't need to take that shot. He lets him go and tries for the second. Missed chance here for Torch as he takes the bomb back into the site. Simple can't stop him. He can only see him, and Shui has rotations cut off.
Bomb now down. First man spotted over in jungle is Shui, and they want to try and deal with him. They want to try and deal with this guy, but instead, no, they're going to focus their attention back at the site. A clean tap from Torshi leaves it all on Simple. And now realizing they've got him divided, they've got him split between these two fights, and they won't give it to him. So he's even knifing the wall. He's BMing Simple. Simple dead down in the spawn.
Oh, they're in his head. They are in his head.
A cocky way to start in the pistol. Shui really trying to bait him in there with the knife. Yeah, I always get the feel with Zershin as well. He has to be like a very self-sufficient player. This round is going to be an example of him kind of leading the charge, trying to be the guy cracking open the B play. Zershin will fall, nothing accomplished here. Yimpak, can he do it? Also run through by JL. Back at the site, the bomb drop beside him, and JL will eventually get dealt with. That second player even located, so a 5v2 for NaVi. Now turned into a 2-on-3. It slows down a little bit now with that flank getting spotted. Torshi does try to deal with it.
It's crazy they're aware of that flank. It's so early in the round before anyone has been spotted. They try and cross out of positions as the molly lands and Simple stops them. Frozen has a gap. He's worked it out. He's pieced it together. He doesn't know about that third player, but he's figured out he can go back to Catwalk. Simple has the same realization, and it won't come easy. It won't come at all. NaVi on the board.
It's a very good round from Simple. Yeah, this could end up being a very similar feeling round unless someone from MOUZ is willing to deal with Alexi, who's playing up close behind this smoke. Dropped that in earlier, gives himself almost a wall to play behind, and now is Simple here to lend a helping hand. And JL swinging it wide from short.
He's out.
NaVi will lock MOUZ down. Jimmy out on an island, but 1-on-3 here as he creeps forward. That orb's bearing down on him, out of ammo, onto the Glock. Surely can't get this kill, and JL will lock him out of the 1v3.
Simple's hitting at least, that's something. One missed shot, but able to keep your head in it in those situations. Easier said than done, and these players are young. These players are inexperienced in comparison to some of the guys on NaVi, the Alexis, the Simples. Over the top of stairs comes Ema. He's got a lot to do on this A attack. Flashed in for a ramp fight. MOUZ bound back. 3-on-5. Not an easy spot.
I mean, going back to it, right? Like going back to the B play that kind of started this whole tide for NaVi. This time in the 3-on-5, it feels desperate, but they get past that AWP at least. So maybe awkward out of Alexi, but he's able to recover it. And nice. Simple moves in.
Oh, that could have gone very wrong, right? If Alexi goes down there, Simple suddenly in a compromised position. More eyes on him, but...
Versus a MOUZ that, sure, while they've been fantastic and they're here 2-0 right now, they've also been riding the higher momentum. If that gets shaken a little, you know, what happens then? Simple, AWP from the spawn, knife pulled as they try to fight.
He had a Glock.
Down under. It will fall, but it's quickly mopped up. Another knife out of Torshi. He really wants that AWP.
Oh, he's got it.
He's got that AWP. Now he's got some legs on him in the round. Torshi, any more from the AWP, a second kill. This guy started the round bringing a knife to a gunfight, and now he's found his way onto the big green. Torshi and Frozen, this was not meant to be a round that MOUZ had much to say in.
And NaVi gets safely back up the connector. Nade is primed. They know they've done damage to Frozen. If he plants default, man, Alexi, he's known for his nades. His util is the top of the game. And imagine if he gets both kills here with two players in the site. The bomb comes in, the nade lands, and there's no time for this clutch up. Torshi comes in with a blade, leaves with the AWP, but he will not take the round.
Oh God, even crossing. That's so nerve-wracking. Good spot for Alexi. He saw one player cross over. He's waiting to collect that kill, and it will come to him. Torshi, double up on the short side. Torshi on this AWP, hungry, but Simple locks him out. B is closed. And so now Yimpat and Frozen, 2v3, bomb all the way back in the apartments. This one's got to slow down. MOUZ have got to take the pace out of it. They get rewarded in the connector, 2v2.
And Jimmy, this is the B player, so they now Simple will for sure think that B should be clear.
Simple, you started con, moved to B, got a pick, got out again. MOUZ will get the plant, and Simple runs through. He might burn!
Oh dear! Oh no! Simple tried to make a heroic play there.
Feeling the pressure.
As the Jester, and now Bit 1v2. Is he still going to try and pick this up? Succeed where Simple failed, but noise made out the window and swung from the bench. MOUZ will convert on the 2v2 with a couple of missteps from NaVi on the way to lend a helping hand.
What do you make of that?
That feels bad. Dying to a molly, and then after you miss the jump and basically die because of that as well, that definitely takes the wind out of your sails a bit. But they are in a good spot still. They have exactly enough for a full buy with AWP and everything, so even though the Antico before got expensive, they just built so much money from before that.
Ooh, good flash. Everyone's blind, even JL, but he converts both kills, and Torshi's not ready for a man down middle. Ema gets the third, and NaVi can forget about the mistakes of the past.
This is actually quite nice, right? Like, you kind of, I imagine you breathe a bit of a sigh of relief here with how clean this one started, and after how hairy and ugly that last one got. It's very reassuring to know that you can screw your heads back on and pick up a round this cleanly. 5 alive at the end of it for NaVi after that weird 2v2 in the last.
Is it easy to call, or do you overthink? Easy to read, or do you overthink it, thinking they can't surely do this again and again?
I think both me and Shuhi, we have the same way of thinking about this, and it's just like, It works so much easier when you have the momentum.
Does have his work cut out for him. Bit and Ema and even Simple starting to move over, so they're going into this three-pronged hold. Ooh. Simple a little late, so for now they've got this fight on the stairs player, and Yimpat will run him down. AK Spam knocks out another, and so suddenly this low buy round from MOUZ with just a few pistols looks to find a way in. 4v2. JL from the spawn brings it back for NaVi. Is this going to entice them to try the round? 2 players in the connector, 2 players to play around this bomb, and a third up in Palace swings and finds success. It's just JL now. Down to the USP, and the tap on the bomb does not bait these peaks out of MOUZ. JL is not given the fights he needed. Couple of missed shots from Exertion, but he will pick it up.
Awfully close there at the end, but get onto the stairwell. It forces NaVi behind the jungle smoke and stuck on stairs. They get isolated, and Jimpat puts that gun to use.
What a lifeline. I just talked about how much trouble they had, and then they win a round like this. I'm actually surprised that it worked, because nowadays when people see this exact smoke you're talking about, the way it bounces is very unique, and you know there will be 2 flashes following up. And somehow Ema got caught after the first one, which I was surprised about. So, but yeah, it worked out in the end.
I think Simple got shot there by
so
JL,
cheesy.
by the way. He got shot in middle. Simple turned around and he got peeked. And then Xertion goes on for more. The gap in the box gives him all the info he needs to find a double kill in middle. And you bet NaVi are pissed right now. An eco win from MOUZ into a dominant round like this, and the money will be gone.
Might be worth him hanging around to see if he can get something better out of this. Instead, he falls immediately to Yimpat. And so it's just the one M4 saved in a flawless round for MOUZ that ties this game up, this third map at 6-all.
I am still super worried about just what happened in middle there with JL and Simple, because Simple like jumped in and I guess made noise, made JL jump. Look what he does. Or, yeah, Ema shot him, and then Simple turns around, and that's when he gets shot just a second or two later.
Not to mention the blood hitting the wall is like the most obvious cue that they're pushing top mid.
Yeah, that's
MOUZ kind of looking at that blood like, damn, we didn't do that. What's happened there?
Yeah, that's a frustrating round.
It's a tilter. So he's going to get spotted and get a second chance. Dangerous jumps yet again, out of danger, out of dodge, as the molly pushes him back. NaVi should be playing retake here.
Retake, but with an auto shotgun.
Oh,
not ideal.
They kind of got to fight for some control, and Bit tries. Simple's having a tap at range with the USP because his other weapon is the auto shotgun. So getting that out of his hands as fast as he can and onto the M4. Plant is in for the MOUZ squad. Flash into Con. No one fires on the back of it, so no info there for MOUZ.
Alexi's picked up more nades, and there's a kit in the site. He can burn out Yimpat certainly here.
Until goes in. HE to follow.
Nice.
Yimpat burning and forced out into the Molotov. NaVi, this is the moment. This is the chance to try and salvage this CT side. They've crossed in. Torshi with some misses. Can't afford the next one to miss. It's got to hit because the bomb is planted for CT. Torshi moving in.
Got it.
Alexi's retrieved that kit, but goes for the fight. And that is a fight that will haunt Alexi. MOUZ onto 8 as Torshi pulls up with the 1v2.
He could have stuck it. He could have just got right on that bomb. Torshi would have had the pressure. He would have had to move, but Alexi had no chances, no time to dilly-dally. He had to make a call, and he makes the wrong one. Torshi does not miss a beat.
We can only guess, but from my point of view, it looks like there's a lot of miscommunication on NaVi's side right now, and it makes sense since they're still new to all this international lineup, English-speaking team, but damn, that's the most frustrating way to lose as well, when you feel like you're doing the right things, but you can't really like communicate them in the right way.
Yeah, like you can't get on the same page. It's like individually you're all doing all right, but in terms of coming together as a team, that's where it's missing for NaVi. JL dead.
NaVi on a leash right now on this CT side. We've got a B split coming through. 2 players in the site make that one.
One from Simple over at bench. He's got to be light on his feet here. There's Simple, a second kill from the Famous, but there's more around in the corner. Simple is running out of ammo. His teammates helped out massively, but Simple can't stay alive much longer. Frozen and Torshi, 2v2. One more man to deal with inside of the site. It's Bit up close. EMA challenging from short has been spotted, and they know about him now. For Frozen and Torshi, this is all teed up. They've just got to finish the job. And as EMA goes around the corner, he catches that flash fully. MOUZ even cross out of there, and now it's planted for Market. EMA really has his work cut out for him in this 1v2.
And he's going to get crouch peeked, isn't he? Jiggle, flash is good. EMA pushed back, and again, the lack of kit, the lack of chance for NaVi at the end of the half. He just has to go get it, run wild into the site. We have Frozen offering a 1v1. EMA, can he take it? No. It's Torshi to shut it out, and MOUZ to try and finish this final in 3. The last CSGO LAN, and it could be the young, plucky MOUZ that can. You almost have to pull back here. You can't walk into B with the window not broken. It would give it all away right now. And even though MOUZ are aware of this possibility, they're just spotting. They're just playing for info. And Frozen finds out the hard way. That should open up the path to A, unless the bomb gets cut off by Zershan. He's missed it entirely. NaVi now favored in the pistol.
Oh, he has missed that timing. Alexi makes it up through the connector with the bomb on his back.
Ouch.
Exertion dead. Simple taking matters into his own hands in the pistol. And now Jimmy moving up through CT, at least gets that trade. Backstab is in. EMA wins his fight, and Simple closes in on the backstab. It's 3 in the pistol. Rip roaring from Simple.
Oh, this is spicy.
Oh, and with no noise as well.
Yep.
Does he check the right side?
Surely not. I mean, they mollied in here earlier as well. Surely NaVi have no clue that Shui's about to walk on him like that. And so Alexi caught out by the boost. A bit of trickery from MOUZ. Torshi nails the shot on bit crossing. And NaVi, this round is blowing up in their faces here. 2 versus 5. Grinding to a rather jarring hole in the apartments. They try to come through the smoke. Simple gets in, but with JL dead, Simple falls as well.
And rounds like that just show you why we love MOUZ, right? Like, while NaVi are this culmination of firepower players, of high-impact fraggers, MOUZ are a team through and through.
That's more than MOUZ have got to work with here.
This net is closing. They're moving 2 up con. There's 1 on ramp. They're splitting MOUZ. They're crunching them together, and that pick will open up the play.
Simple with the opener. JL trying to move in is shut out. Simple brings in another. Surely no more. Simple's doing it all. 1-man army out through Palace.
Young Jim.
And it's all left on a Yimpat. Alone in the window and far removed from the round. He kind of hangs around here with the kit dropped in front of him. He could retrieve that, but decides against it.
Refusing to go quiet. Such an important timing on Torsi's reposition. He was watching Palace the entire time, but MOUZ had no information towards middle. Their smokes expired. They wanted something.
And yeah, they just keep going with what works.
This flash, Frozen turns back into it. He has to jump through a bit, escape through the smoke, and he finds that entry kill. Torchi's got to do it all right now. A 1v1 against number 1. It's Simple down on ramp. Torchi falls off the box. He waits for the Palace play instead. 25 seconds, the bomb's out ramp.
Even makes it over the stairs as well, continuing to apply pressure to this AWP back at the spawn. A big kill from Impact comes out from jungle, and a 3-on-3 ensues with EMA trying to reclaim this space in jungle. Can he go toe-to-toe with Jimmy in this fight? EMA waits. First kill is his, but can't secure that second. Good protocol from MOUZ. Nicer shot from Simple. Gets rid of Torshi out on the spawn side. And for Exertion, this bomb, open plant. NaVi, that second player could be anywhere. They could just look to play around this bomb. There is nothing that Exertion can do here, and he knows it. They'll even look to hunt him down right at the close. He knocks the AWP out from Simple's hands. JL will try and retrieve it, but will he get away? JL will.
Huge kill.
An important kill to maintain that AWP for NaVi.
But more importantly, deny Torchi a solo AWP in this round, right? If that gets out.
And again here, this is the best you can do with a bad spawn, I guess.
It gets
Ladder
out.
boost. Ooh. Meanwhile, this A play is coming in for NaVi. This is a real pace change here. They're left hinging on these kills coming in from CT. And if on this first swing you don't find Simple, you might never get the second chance. He manages to get in behind the firebox. Now is Util to lay out into CT spawn. Shui trying to play through it. Goes up, goes over, and Simple shuts him down. This should be it for MOUZ. They're continuing with the retake, but it's a ghost, a shell of its former self here on the MOUZ retake attempt. And Simple even looking to remove the orb, won't manage that. Torshi gets out with it at least.
NaVi don't care. They've been throwing orbs out, man. They're rich right now. They're winning rounds. They've got a huge streak. That's 7 out of 8 on this T side. What a fantastic pace change. And the one round, Torshi doesn't start CT spawn. The one round is the round that NaVi run through the Molotov on ramp. Simple's hitting some ridiculous shots right now. Remember that quad kill out of Palace?
Dude, and it's not just like he didn't start CT. It's like they boosted him ladder. He ended up as far away from helping out at the A site as possible.
Yeah. They missed the timing. They go back top mid. Alexi awaits. He doesn't know there's an orb creeping in. He'll find out the hard way. Torshi, how cocky is he? Does he want to go for more? On the smoke bloom, he finds 2, and MOUZ may have an eco in there yet.
Said it last round, Torshi always likes to try and make plays he shall. 2 kills to the good in this one. Bit trying to save the day over in the apartments, but he's getting wrapped, he's getting flanked, and Shui looks to lock in the round with the bomb controlled. Simple so far away, and this round is anything but. It's a 1v4 as he loops into window. They're watching this, they're holding it from lower. Frozen finishes the job that Torshi starts on that AWP, and that might light a bit of a fire under MOUZ. That's 1 gun saved out of the last loss, out of a CT side that felt like it's dying here for MOUZ Sports. Torshi has kept them in it with that double kill.
Maybe one of the rounds where you regret not doing the pace change, right? Because they saved this orb, and you know they saved the orb as well, right? So if NaVi decides to go for a split this round, which it looks like, they could run into huge trouble if Sershin decides to smoke connector now. Or even Frozen towards A also has the smoke left.
Ooh, Shui goes through that smoke and he gets spammed on the edge of it. There's a molly in front as well. That was high risk and no reward. It's going to be a B hit and split. Yimpat on his own, out on catwalk right now. His teammate helps out, frees up some room to play retake. He swings the orb and he drops Simple and more. The bomb comes crumbling down, and 20 seconds for JL to save the day.
Out of nowhere, NaVi thought they had this in the bag. JL's not being respected. They're rushing him down from short. They're already so much deeper than he's ready for. JL screwed, surely backed in at the back of the site and locked out. It's Yimpat and Zershin to do it all for MOUZ. That was basically a 2v5 from them 2 right there.
That hurts.
Again, it's the young 17-year-old multi-kill, kills Simple, who has the orb, who's trained in on the angle, the false confidence of the best gun, and he can't get that kill. And look at what it costs NaVi. If MOUZ make a comeback now, after 7 out of 8 rounds on the T side for NaVi in a row.
So good in the late stage of the game, and he didn't even have any action to warm up in this half. Like, he didn't see anyone, and all of a sudden he just pulls out this 3K.
They're running, they're gunning, but they're getting mollied off.
You really want to run into this guy?
Unbelievable from Yimpat. And you're dead on. They haven't even been coming here. They haven't even been coming to this side of the map. It's only now that they're learning.
The ice cold fin at the back of the site.
Yimpat and Torshi gonna have to play off of one another, and Torshi should be crazy flick back round, and now Shui's joined the action. A 3rd man appears, and MOUZ don't even need the helping hand. They box NaVi into the apartments. They lock them down. The B play dies.
Careful.
Unless Simple and Ema can do something here in this round that was a 2v5. They've got it down to a 2-on-3. Torshi takes position over on short, but is whittled down low from the Ema spray. NaVi, 2-on-3 up through short. 45 seconds left.
That's ballsy.
This is scary right now.
MOUZ with aggression.
I don't think they expect the orb up here. After just seeing him on catwalk, he ran all the way, knife out.
Shui. This could be his moment. They're right there, ripe for the taking, not looking at him. And even as Simple deals with that point man, it's the second one, it's the orb, up in apartments. Torshi gets MOUZ onto 15. And his wild plays, his outlandish repositioning, his tenacity to always want to make a move in this 3rd map has felt like a difference for MOUZ. It's felt like a real difference maker here. He's sprinting towards 30 kills in map number 3 as Torshi on that orb. And after making the bold claim that he would bounce back stronger with Shui in this roster, that he would up his individual level, no one quite expected the performances that we've had from him here. Tries his hand at the mid-peak, but this time dies immediately. Torshi can't be the hero twice. And so a much better start for NaVi in a 5-on-3 to try and deny the win to MOUZ. They don't get past the impact though.
Leave him alone.
Yeah, just stay away from B-side right now.
He's a monster.
All NaVi can hear as they group for this is the room filling with chants of 3-0 MOUZ. A man down in the sight hold, but has that ever stopped them before? Frozen lines up a double. Shui from the spawn side drops that smoke. They know where he is. Yimpat on a lengthy rotate down through dark. This is for all the marbles. NaVi in the post plant trying it so hard to keep the game alive, keep the dream alive that they could still turn this final around. It's Shui, the man at the helm of the MOUZ vessel, dead first. And now, young Jimmy, the guy who shut them down on many a B play, has got to try and stick the landing in a 1v2 retake. Out he comes, fast on the approach, dead immediately at the hands of Simple. And so finally that head-to-head goes Simple's way.
One more round at least here on Mirage.
The streak has been broken, and this has been a really streaky series overall.
All it is two for NaVi. Take it to OT. It's a different game at that point. No longer will economy.
It's an even taller order for a squad. Still green, still growing in MOUZ, but they've come this far. Can they do it? First kill found, it's Frozen and Shui toppled. Torshi and Spawn has been a real highlight across this run from the MOUZ squad, but what's he meant to do? The site is lost. NaVi have moved in. They've taken this real estate away. And MOUZ have not had any say in the matter so far. Exertion tries to start it. Instead, it's Yimpat responding with one, but it's the dying moments of closing this in regulation. MOUZ can feel that this one is getting away from them. Yimpat doing all he can, but will it be enough? 3 kills from the youngster. How many more can he find? Dropping in. Jimmy does not have time on his side. Sticking the bomb, and it won't work. JL puts a stop to him. A damn good try, but no heroics in round 30 for MOUZ. This one is decided in OT.
They want this already over, but NaVi refuse to let go. Massive back-to-back rounds from the GOAT of Go in Simple. 3 and 2 kills respectively to get us these last 2 A plays. And even though young Jimmy looks good for the ace, it's not to be. We fight on.
That round shows that it's a game of seconds because... Oh, Torshi.
One is all he gets, and Simple even picks.
If Torshi was CT 2 seconds earlier last round, MOUZ would have won the tournament now. I'm fairly certain, but because he was there a bit late, he ended up jumping on the box and missed the first shot. And that changes everything.
Damn.
Which is crazy. Like, it's just one little thing where he could have, like, maybe didn't hold shift.
Look at this. Xertion's heard every single footstep coming through spawn. MOUZ have double rotated out of the bomb site. They're going to be in the right place. They're going to be here just in time as NaVi get grouped. Sure, they're a man down, but blocking util, buying time for a flank that's begun to walk. Now MOUZ are right behind enemy lines.
This is crazy.
Hold your breath.
Xertion is in position to absolutely ruin NaVi. Oh my god. Exertion! There's the backstab! Strikes them in their nightmares. That one's going to play on repeat. Exertion with an instant wrap through the T-spawn, hounds NaVi down, and before they even get set up to really make the move into A, the round is already over.
And he does it again. To think Torshi's dropping under in these rounds. Sure, it's only 1 for 1, but the confidence has not been lost by MOUZ.
And it makes sense because you remember when he died in Underground last time as well. They won the round.
Flash out over A. Alexi gets the spot of the CT player on ticket. Frozen mollied into the open, but with no AWP to punish. That kill is not gained for NaVi. Flash over, there's Ema paying forward that time up through the connector. Ema with one, Frozen, snappy! And there's the reply, it's now just Ema in the hot seat. And he's got a lot of work to do A wrap all the way through spawn, this time out of Yimfat. Time is running out for EMA. Gonna try and plug in the numbers, but the ramp play can stop this right now. Yimpat looks to do it with the backstab, and so twice in a row, flanking players have uprooted NaVi's A play.
NaVi, not many rounds left to fight. One more pop through a Molotov. JL tries to run Frozen down. He's caught out in the open, but he just keeps sending.
What a play by JL.
Absolutely mad, man. And so now, Frozen back in the spawn. I mean, they know he's been here time and time again. One more from Frozen. Swift return into the 3-on-3. JL's picked up an AWP. What's going on here? He's really trying to be Mr. Everything, Mr. Everyman. JL swinging this wide.
But when you look at that, another flank.
Oh no, yeah, wait, this time it's Exertion embarking on it again, but a different route, a different end destination, this time through the apartments. That wasn't Frozen, that wasn't the guy in the site, the Simple killed, and it never gets back to him. It never gets passed down the line. Frozen's seen this player in jungle, and now they pieced out the ramp. Oh, it's just bit left standing on the bomb. He's gonna go through the molly, and he can't, he won't survive it. So MOUZ, 18, flawless on the CT side. No rounds for NaVi, and a bomb stuck with flames to make the difference. They separate Bit from having any say in that 1v1.
And they're even leaving JL as well. It's just Alexi, the captain, the sole defender of this site, as MOUZ are ready to end it tonight.
Exertion
so
strikes first with JL gone. Alexi, last line of defense, last line to stop MOUZ from running away with this. He gets out with one. Is that going to be enough for the Alexi B hold? 3-on-3, Simple scoped up, holding this line while Bit moves in. Trying to close the distance on the M4, but nothing being offered. MOUZ, they can feel it. It's coursing through their veins. Just Simple left to stop. One guy left to beat, and then MOUZ have done it. Out on an island, Simple falls, and the record will show that when we hit OT, MOUZ powered up. They fought harder. They hit harder. Phenomenal from MOUZ.
They terrorize the top 10. This young gun squad, number 7 in the world, number 6, number 3, number 2. They take them all. They take the trophy, and they finish global offensive at the top of their game. 20 years average A's, and the MOUZ NXT squad end with glory.
Yeah, this really is something special. This is the changing of the guard. The victors here, not the big household names. It's not Simple. It's not Alexi. It's not Bit. It's the next generation, the next big thing, the next step. Whether that's Jimpa in a breakout year, looking phenomenal on this path to progress, surefire as he does it. Whether that's Shuey linking back up with the boys after doing the impossible with Gamer Legion back in Paris. Whether that's Torshi reinventing his AWP antics and being lights out across this playoff run for MOUZ. From the Academy League to the big leagues, and now the ESL Pro League title, it's MOUZ!